We did something crazy! Hello! Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Okay, so for those of you who have been following us for a while, what is our number one biggest gripe about traveling Canada?
It's so expensive!
Oh my goodness, it's really so expensive. I'm from Vancouver. For me to go home and see some friends and family, it costs the same amount to go to Europe, Asia, or really anywhere else we would want to travel to. So we really haven't seen our own backyard. We've done a lot of Europe, we've done many Asia, but we've really only been to Ontario and BC.
With minimal travel in Alberta years and years ago. So we actually started looking this year about traveling across Canada because, as Andy mentioned, we just haven't had the opportunity. We obviously wanted to do it in the most budget-friendly way, and so we first started looking at vanlifing it. After some, searching and discussions, we realized vanlifing it would not work. So then we talked about, okay, maybe we rent an RV and do half of Canada. Yeah, well, that was going to cost us an arm and a leg as well. I mean, you might as well just take my arm. Just take it with you right now.
we even went on and had some crazy ideas, like maybe I'll sell my car and buy a truck.
We were pretty crazy.
Tia found some Craigslist, Kijiji posting about some guy that was selling a trailer. We went to some pretty high extremes to try to travel Canada, and it boiled down to this. One, it cost a lot, and two, we actually didn't have the vacation days to be able to just take a month off. But I think we have a solution.
So we typically don't fly budget airlines because usually the destinations that we're going to, they don't go there. However, we do always keep budget airlines in our minds whenever we're trying to do more local trips.
Yep. Here
in Canada, we have two major budget airlines. We have Swoop, and the more recent one that has come to our attention is Flair Airlines. Now, Flair Airlines is launching a promotion starting February 13th where you can buy their Go Travel Unlimited Pass for $6.99 Canadian. And what this means is that we have 3 months to travel to all of the destinations they fly to in Canada.
Okay, I know, it sounds way too good to be true, especially for Canada. So what's the catch?
Alright, we thought so too, so we obviously did our digging to see what is the catch and is this actually worth it?
Lots of digging.
So they actually have two passes, the unlimited, and I think there's like a smaller version that's a little bit cheaper. Now, the smaller version wasn't going to work for us.
The less unlimited.
Less unlimited, yes. Now that option wasn't going to work for us because it would not allow us to travel on Fridays and Sundays. So it's completely out of the question because we can only travel on Fridays and Sundays.
That's right.
So we went for the unlimited pass, which as I mentioned was $6.99. That's excluding taxes and fees. So with taxes and fees, it came over to just over $700.
Yep.
Now what this includes is unlimited travel to and from all of the destinations that Flair Airlines offers.
All of them.
All of them. From February 13th until May 13th. So literally 3 whole months.
3.
It also includes 1 checked bag, which on a budget airline you usually have to pay for, so that was always a
Swoop
plus.
is $45 for a checked bag each way,
So,
and this is unlimited.
So already we're like, this is sounding pretty good. Sounds like a pretty good deal. The other perk that it has is that you can actually cancel your flight as long as you do it 48 hours before departure time. So if something comes up, we're able to basically cancel and not be penalized for it.
Almost last minute.
Now, I know, this still sounds too good to be true. So what exactly was in that fine print? Well, the biggest thing that's in the fine print is that you still need to pay the taxes of the flights that you're booking. So on top of the pass that you buy, each time you book a flight per direction or round trip, you're gonna pay the taxes on that.
That's right.
So we really have to sit back and think to ourselves, is this truly worth it?
And the answer is?
Yes!
Well, we bought it, so yes! Alright, so now with all this information in our hands, we had to do some quick math to see whether or not this Go Travel Pass is worth it. So Tia, let's scoot over a little bit and do some math. All right. First, we need to account for the cost of the pass, which was $6.99 per person. So let's throw it up there. And then we have to add some taxes to that. So that's the base cost for the pass per person. And then what we did was we took a look at the calendar and we kind of mapped out when we were going to go to each destination. And then we used that, plugged it into the website to figure out the approximate cost of the services, fees, and taxes. So, all right, we have to stay somewhere where we're there. So we added some accommodation, and then we need to be able to travel. So a little early on that one, but car rental. So based on this math that we have on the side, we figured it would be about the break-even point at 2 trips if we were to go to Calgary twice for a weekend. We use
2 trips!
2 trips, yes.
Only?
Yeah. We use Calgary because it's kind of got the average cost of everything. But, of course, we're not gonna stop there.
So, us being Tia and Andy, we are going to maximize this pass the most we can. So we are doing a challenge.
Challenge!
We are basically going to try and travel every weekend from February 13th until May 13th, given there might be a couple weekends off because of family commitments and other prior travel plans. But either way, we're gonna try and make it every weekend that we can out to a destination that Flair Airlines flies to using our Go Travel Pass.
That's right.
So this is going to be our official kickoff to this series. I don't know, what are we even gonna call this series?
The Epic Series.
The Epic
Series. Epic Canadian Series.
Epic Canadian Series. The most epic Canadian series
in the world!
Thanks, Live Life with You. So this is going to be that kickoff video that is going to launch us into our Canadian travels. Now we're doing something a little bit different with these videos as well.
But
Oh, sorry, didn't tell you.
Apparently we are.
So we're doing something exciting. We are going to provide in the comments below a link to a shared Google Calendar. And on this Google Calendar, you'll be able to see where we're traveling on what dates in case you want to meet up with us. We'll also be sharing our cost breakdown to show just how much we ended up spending using the Go Travel Pass. And at the very end of the series, once we've done all of our travels at the end of May 13th, we're gonna outline how much it truly cost us and if it did end up being worth it.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently she has good ideas sometimes too. I knew I'd keep her around for a reason. Alright, so that's the plan. And if you haven't subscribed to us, make sure you do so. And also hit that bell for post notifications because you definitely do not want to miss this.
The most epic Canadian travel challenge in the world! I don't think that was right.
That's okay. We can also call it T and Andy's most epic Canadian travel adventure, or whatever name it is going to be epic because we have never traveled on such short notice and with so little planning. So we're really gonna have to pull up our A game here.
Alright, I think that's it. T and Andy out. Catch us on our first Canadian adventure.